content within this videos is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
On the motherfucking MB, I guess we're on the MBNel marathon because I'm just reacting to all of his shit, so I might as well react to this shit too.
I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
I
came from this country, so it's weird.
That bike is fire. What's that?
Like they look at a nigga like a nigga famous or something. Like,
hell yeah.
MBNel has been putting Stockton on the map and is arguably one of the biggest artists out of Stockton right now. And what strikes me the most about MBNel is the variety in his sound, and quite honestly, it's just pure talent.
The variety, that's what I'm saying. Like, first few songs I heard from him, I would say, boom, he got variety, bro. Because he got the little chill beats. He could, like, bring it back. And then Crazy, the violin on Crazy, that shit is beautiful.
From a local legend at Edison High School to tours around the world, MBNel has come a long way from his days of recording tracks like Love My Gang in his fucking garage, and has continued to drop hit singles as well as projects that really showcase his talent when it comes to diversity in his sound. The comments have spoken this one into existence yet again, and best believe I saw each and every one. Shout out to all of my Pinoys that are tapping into the video. If you're like me, when my wife showed me Filipino breakfast, there is no other breakfast that compares now. I refuse to eat anything else on Sundays, and if I eat something else, I'm sad. But with all that being said, if there's another artist you want me to cover, don't forget to leave it in the comments section. And if you just want to help me out with future videos, or you want a sneak peek at what's coming next, don't forget to get at me on Instagram. But without further ado, let's get into it. Born and raised in Stockton, California, MBNel was raised by his mother and father, who both settled in the United States coming from the Philippines. Like most Filipino households, or really Asian households in general, MBNel's parents came to the United States so that their children could have a better opportunity, such as college and such. But the world had different plans for our boy MBNel, because despite what your parents want for you, just like any other kid, you are eventually raised by your peers. And after a certain point, really the folks around you and your environment is what has the most influence on you. And when it comes to Stockton, gang culture runs really deep and it's hard to escape. When you Google most dangerous cities in California, Stockton always makes that list, and sometimes it's even over cities like Compton. That should put something into perspective. Stockton, California has a violent gang-related history because if some of you guys didn't know, when the Los Angeles Police Department were cracking down on the South Central hoods, it drove a lot of the hoods up north and they resided in cities like Sacramento and Stockton. But that's not to say there are no original gangs from Stockton, California. Gang culture spreads like wildfire, and when you've got a city like Stockton, California, you've got a lot of single-parent households, and these youth are always the ones that seek the most praise and respect on the street because they don't get the praise from the house because of the lack of parent figure. So if they don't get it at the house, they're gonna go seek it out in the streets. Oh, and yes, I got crucified for referring to Stockton as the Bay already. Clearly, I'm not from Northern California, so forgive me. I've already been grilled. There's a reason why Stockton
Hell yeah,
is
I'm not gonna lie, yo. Some of y'all be vicious in the comments talking about I'm stupid because I don't know the difference between fucking, I don't know, some cities on the West Coast. Like, I'm from there, but if I ask y'all, where's the DMV, or I don't know, some geographical shit about the East Coast, y'all wouldn't know. So
known
not
as
all of y'all,
Glockton.
obviously. Some
The murder rate here
smart
based
asses.
on the population is staggering. According to DestinationScanner.com, in 2012, it was ranked as the 10th most dangerous city in the United States. The crime rate in Stockton is 71% higher than the California average and 84% higher than the national crime rate. You will find an average of 1,500 violent crimes per 100,000 residents in Stockton. The chances that you will be a victim of crime in Stockton are 1 in 19. Property crime, violent crime, and vehicle theft are the leading forms of crime in Stockton.
Property crime?
Chances that you will be a victim of crime in Stockton
vehicle,
are 1 in 19.
and violent?
Property crime, violent crime, and vehicle theft are the leading forms of crime in Stockton.
I didn't even know Stockton was like that.
The
I just
city
know
has
about
a
Stockton because of Nate Diaz, and I like the UFC and shit. I follow the Diaz brothers, and, you know, obviously from Stockton. But I didn't know it was dangerous like that.
index of 5, meaning it
something
is
new.
safer than only 5% of American cities. By the age of 17, MBNel copped his first strap and had already been involved in multiple situations where he could have lost his life. And quite honestly, it's somewhat of a miracle that he's alive because our boy MBNel survived a shooting where over 20 shots were let off, but none found their way to
TC
MBNel.
Low.
Nel can be seen in videos with blue rags and a chain that says Mud Brothers. And what the MB stands for in MBNel is his clique Muddy Boys. But the MB also stands for Matty Boys, which was named after Matty Harold Park, which was the spot that the Muddy Boys and associates would frequently hang out at. I'm probably going to get grilled if I don't bring up Operation Kryptonite, but just know that I am very aware of how funny the Department of Justice is, and we're not really going to get into it too much because I think it's an ongoing investigation. In April of 2017...
You see, I do like, I fuck with Sergio Quan. I've watched a video from him before, and he doesn't disclose everything. That's what I like about him. Like, he respects certain shit that's ongoing, especially, like, people's court cases, families, and more personal issues and whatnot. So that's why I really like him, although he knows the news on, like, the gang politics and shit. He doesn't disclose everything out of respect, and that's why I like Sergio Quan. So
dropped his single Love My Gang, which at the time had a little buzz, garnering 20K views in the first week, and it was only up from there. Today, the song sits at 2.7 million views, and to be quite honest, this wasn't his first time releasing anything related to music. This was in fact his first official music video, however, that had production behind it, and it did amazing, providing MBNel with all the feedback he needed to make the decision to go full throttle with the music. Although a lot of his music is heavily gang related, he also has many tracks where he is truly expressing himself in the booth. And honestly, it takes talent to be able to switch it up like that and make it sound good while you do it. Tracks like Dear Janae, which is dedicated to his unborn daughter, hit especially hard, even though I don't have any kids myself or have any on the way. The thing about MBNel's music is his incredible catalog of tracks and different flow and ambiance in each one. He has many different styles, and he's particularly a fan of sampled beats, which I am normally not a fan of myself from other artists, but MBNel pulls it off smooth. MBNel would later link up with Stupid Young for multiple collabs on some great tracks. One might ask, how did these two link up when one is from Long Beach and the other living all the way out in Stockton? Stupid Young had some...
So Stupid Young is from Long Beach. I don't know where that is. I don't know exactly where that is, honestly. I think Stupid Young is crypto. I think he is crypto. I think he is Crip. Yeah, I'm not sure where Long Beach is.
Associates out there in Stockton already that were already very familiar with MBNel, and that's how that partnership became a reality. The partnership was a great move on both of their parts because they work and sound good on tracks together. If you take a look at the song Aquafina,
that shit is fire. Aquafina, I reacted to that. It's probably gonna be out by the time I release this shit too, so watch out for that.
And Young are able to go back and forth, bar for bar, on the same track without it sounding weird or awkward. The transitions are smooth, and it takes a certain level of chemistry for two artists to be able to pull that off. So, if you guys haven't checked out Aquafina yet, I highly suggest you guys go do so, because if you're like me and you are a fan of both MBNel and Stupid Young, I'm pretty damn sure you will love Aquafina as a track because it really highlights and showcases how well they're able to work on a track together. Like I said before, MBNel can be
co-sign everything he said, facts.
Because he has songs that are gang related, but a lot of his other music really showcases how self-aware our boy MBNel is, because he oftentimes talks about all the things that comes with choosing this particular lifestyle, and that's where the misunderstanding takes place. Because most people would just see him, see the face tats, see the gang signs, the poles in the videos, and draw a conclusion on here's just another hood rapper talking about drilling shit. But for those of you who haven't yet, I highly suggest you guys go take a deeper dive at MBNel's catalog because I'm sure you're in for a pleasant surprise, and I feel like there's a little bit of everything for everyone in his catalog of music. And me personally, I would love to see a MBNel and Polo G collab. I'm not gonna say that they're similar, but I feel like they would do really good together on the track. I'm really enjoying making this new series because it's a lot easier to do research for these types of videos. I'm seeing all the comments. It's super exciting to see all of them because it's a bunch of ideas right in front of my face and it's engaging. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because I'm dropping videos every single week, and sometimes I'm even dropping multiple videos depending how I'm feeling. But forgive me, I still have a day job. Don't forget to get
You got the angry ass face on
because
for,
I'm
bro.
dropping videos every single week, and sometimes I'm even dropping multiple videos depending how I'm feeling. But forgive me, I still have a day job. Don't forget to get at me on Instagram if you want to help me out with future videos. But until next time, I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.
Respect my boy Sergio Quan, as I said before. I fuck with bro. He's a nice, I guess, media outlet for California gang politics or whatever that may be. But I got another video.